Simplify your life. It's actually way easier than you think. You see, there's so much clutter in our heads. Most of the time, there are all these contradicting ideas, all these different philosophies, all these shoulds and shouldn'ts, all of these expectations that we are carrying from other people, from society, from what we think we should be. And it's really easy to cut through all of it. In fact, most people are so burdened by that they end up in something like depression or doing something they're not really fulfilled by or happy with. They pick a partner where they settle instead of actually being in love. But we don't have to experience any of that. Because like I just said, it's really easy. You just have to ask yourself one simple question. What do I really want? What do I really want? Let me say that again. What do I really want? And now repeat that after me and say it with me. One time, just one time. What do I really want? What is it that you really want? Let's take all these opinions, all these expectations, let's take the shoulds and the shouldn'ts and all of the judgment out of it. And just ask that. Because that's when you see the truth. If you really know what you want, then you know what you should do as well. See, most people get that confused. And that's where all the tension starts to build, because I should do that, but I want this, and then I'm not happy because there's this big gap in the middle, and I have to do this, and I'm forced to work a job that I don't like, but really I want to follow my passion, and now I don't understand why I'm so frustrated. Well, of course you are. What else would you expect? What else would you be feeling? What else would you be experiencing if you're not pursuing what you want? The only thing to do in your life, the only thing that's ever worthwhile, is to go after what you truly want. What's your desire? What is it that you really burn for? Because if you're not pursuing that, you're gonna be half dead. You're walking around, you're a zombie. You're walking around, you're really on autopilot. There's nothing to engage you. There's nothing to capture you. You're not gonna be intense, passionate, emotional. You're not gonna wanna give it your all, pour it on. You're not gonna wanna evolve and grow and expand and become better and improve. And then you're sitting there feeling bad that you're not really giving it everything you got. Well, of course not. Because you're not doing what you really want. Simplify your life by asking that question. Not, what does my family want from me? Not, what does my spouse want from me? Not, what do my friends want from me? What do I want from me? And another question to follow that up with, just to make sure you're on the right track. Because sometimes the answer can be, well, I really just want to go gamble away all my money. How could I make myself proud? What would make me proud of myself? Not make somebody else proud. See, that's the difference. See, we're so caught up in making somebody else proud. Oh, I gotta make my mom proud or my dad proud. I gotta make my kids proud. I gotta make, everybody around me. I gotta make them proud of me. But what about making yourself proud? What do you want from you? What do you see as your own highest potential? Declutter, remove all the noise, shut your ears, put some plugs in there, and then grab a pen, grab some paper, sit down and write a list. Few things. What do I really want? What do I really want? Start putting your attention. Put your attention over there. Not what I should. This is not a should list. You see that? It's not a what you should do. It's what you really want to do. I can't stress this enough. This is one of the major reasons you wouldn't be happy. If not the major reason, because you're just floating. And then we come to another point right here. This is where you might feel some resistance. Well, maybe you're one of those people, you say, I don't know what I want. Right? And that's just a convenient way to disguise your desires and go with the social norm or follow the beaten path. Because you do want something. And maybe it's something that is quite ordinary. Or maybe it's something that's not that crazy. You want something. There's something that you want. So don't lie to yourself, and please skip this. One thing is to delude other people and try to trick them into thinking that you don't know what you really want, but you know what you really want. There's something you want. Just start with what you like. Start with what you enjoy. Start with something that's good in your life. Start with something that you'd like to have in your life. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. I'm telling you that before I sat down and really figured out what I wanted, I was miserable. I was overweight. I had social anxiety, intense depression, frustration, self-pity, really self-hate. Now, why sit there and carry all that bad energy? Why sit there and not be fulfilled when you know this? See, I didn't know this. I didn't know that I had to sit down and do this. All of a sudden, it cracked for me because it went so deep down into the darkest pit that I realized, okay, I can't live like this anymore. And that's what made me go, okay, I gotta change something here. I gotta do something different. I gotta figure out what I really want, because right now I'm getting none of it. And that's why I'm unhappy, right? Clearly. And for you, if you're not happy, if you're not fulfilled, if you're not where you want to be right now, ask yourself, what do you really want? What really matters to you?